Commander Vexthor stood before the assembled cadets of the Galactic Naval Academy, his crystalline exoskeleton gleaming under the artificial lights of the lecture hall. Behind him, a holographic display flickered to life, showing a blue-green planet rotating slowly in the void of space. "Earth," he announced, his voice resonating through the translation devices each cadet wore. Classification: Death World. Threat level: Extreme. In the front row, Cadet Marcus Webb shifted slightly in his seat, careful to maintain his neutral expression. His human features were hidden beneath the standard-issue environmental suit that all cadets wore, a convenience he'd been grateful for since his unlikely admission to the academy 6 months ago. The suit's filters made everyone look identical, distinguished only by their identification codes. "This planet," Vexthor continued, manipulating the hologram to zoom in on Earth's surface, "represents everything a civilized species should avoid. Its gravity alone would crush a diluvian in minutes. The atmospheric pressure is lethal to Zenthians. And the native life forms." He paused for dramatic effect. "They evolved in constant warfare with their own environment." A Keltorian cadet in the third row raised a tentacle. "Commander, surely no sentient species could emerge from such conditions?" "That's what we believed for centuries," Vexthor replied. "Until we discovered them. Humans. A species so biologically aggressive that their own bodies attack themselves when there are no external threats. They call it an immune system." Marcus suppressed a smile, remembering his last medical exam at the academy. The celestial physician had been horrified to discover his white blood cells, convinced he was suffering from some sort of internal invasion. "Their planet regularly attempts to kill them," the commander went on, pulling up data streams. "Earthquakes that shatter cities. Storms with winds that can peel metal from bone. Temperature variations that would send most species into thermal shock. And yet, humans thrive. They've spread across every hostile environment on their world, from frozen wastelands to scorching deserts." A nervous murmur rippled through the assembled cadets. Marcus noticed several of them unconsciously leaning away from the holographic display, as if Earth itself might reach out and grab them. "But here's what makes them truly dangerous," Vexthor said, his tone darkening. "They don't just survive, they compete. For entertainment. They climb their highest mountains because they're there. They dive to crushing ocean depths for curiosity. They've been known to chase their prey for days until it collapses from exhaustion. They call it persistence hunting." Marcus thought about his weekend jog around the academy's track, how other cadets had stared in horror as he completed lap after lap without stopping. He'd thought he was being moderate. No cadet in this academy could survive one rotation on Earth's surface, Vexthor declared with absolute certainty. Their native diseases alone would be fatal to most of us. When the Galactic Council first contacted humanity, we lost 3 ambassadors to what humans casually called the common cold. The hologram shifted to show images of Earth's fauna. A bear catching salmon. A lion taking down prey. A simple house cat with its claws extended. Even their domesticated animals are apex predators, Vexthor said. They keep carnivores in their homes as companions. For affection. Marcus thought of his cat back home, Mr. Whiskers, probably napping on the couch right now. Deadly. Right. The Galactic Council has declared Earth off-limits for civilian travel, the commander concluded. Only military vessels with extreme hazard protocols may approach. Remember this lesson well, there are worlds in this galaxy that were not meant for us. Earth is chief among them. As the lecture ended and cadets filed out, discussing the terrifying death world in hushed tones, Marcus gathered his materials slowly. His acceptance to the academy had been processed through a bureaucratic loophole, his species listed simply as humanoid compatible. He wondered how long he could maintain the secret. At least, he thought with amusement, no one would ever suspect. After all, according to Commander Vexthor himself, no one could possibly survive being human. Marcus adjusted his environmental suit and headed to his next class, Advanced Survival Tactics. He had a feeling he might just ace that one.